declined substantially to those statistics. This week, so one man stabbed, another assaulted, and a third shot and wounded. The parent stab wound in the chest, which, according to witnesses, was inflicted by when in satisfactory condition at Sarasota Memorial Hospital. The second attempted armed robbery in a week has involved law enforcement officers. WXLT practice of presenting the most immediate and complete reports of local blood and guts news. TV40 presents what is believed to be a television first. In living color, exclusive coverage of an attempted suicide.
Why are you trying so hard to fit in?
Pick it up, and start again. Got a second chance, you could go home and start again. You've got a second chance, you could go home. Escape it all, it's just irrelevant. It's just matters. You've got a second chance, you could go home. Escape it all, it's just irrelevant. It's just matters. You could still be what you want to. You could still be what you want to. What you said you were, what you said you were. When I met you, you could still be what you want to. You could still be what you want to. What you said you were, what you said you were. When I
but they're not really gone. Time has proven that fooling yourself into believing a lie is the most effective way to deal with things you have no control over. Listening to the mixtapes that you overanalyze every single word you hear. Was this a sign that things were going wrong? No. You were the one who cared too hard, not them. Stay up every single night staring at your phone, either attempting to gather up the courage to turn these demons, these constant reminders of your loneliness into nothing more than a bad dream, or praying just for 1 second you could feel the warmth of equally return love.
Man, I'm a ground service agent. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to land it. I wasn't really planning on landing it.
99 via Bravo over to Mansfield, the opposite set off.
No, how to fly one of those aircraft, but we'll see what we can do and get you in contact with somebody.
Alrighty, yeah, I just kind of want to do a couple maneuvers, see what it can do before I put her down, you know? Hey, I want the coordinates of that orca with the, you know, the mama orca with the baby. I want to go see that guy. Hey, you think if I land this successfully, Alaska will give me a job as a pilot?
You know, I think they would give you a job of doing anything if you could pull this off.
Yeah, right. People's lives are at stake here.
Now, Rich, don't say stuff like that.
Nah, I didn't tell you. I don't want to hear no one. I just want you to whisper sweet nothings into my ear.
No, I'm not taking you to any jets. I'm actually keeping you away from aircraft that are trying to land at SeaTac.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't want to screw with that. I'm glad you're not, you know, screwing up everyone else's day. Ah, shoot. Man, I'm sorry about this. I hope this doesn't ruin your day.
22, cross runway 16 left, contact.
Yeah, not quite ready to bring it down just yet, but holy smokes, I gotta stop looking at the fuel because it's going down quick.
Dad, when I was young, I wanted to be a photographer just like you. To freeze time and to bear witness to the world. That never happened, but I have memories. After Mom got sick, during the funeral, the pastor just stared at you. I was too young to understand, and maybe I still don't. I'm old now, like you should be. But I need to ask. When I join Mom, should we wait for you? Will you ever come?
I do want to see something.
Yeah.
Dimethyltryptamine, it takes effect in about a minute, and she'll trip out for about half an hour.
Do you feel different now?
Yes,
Less anxious?
much less.
Do you have any special feelings?
I feel like my heart is being touched by Christ.
There you see the funeral pyre burning with the effigy of a human, or it could be real, ladies and gentlemen. There's been a lot of strange going-ons in that area of Northern California. This is what the establishment is into right here in America. Republican, Democrat, you name it. They're all working on the same team. Ladies and gentlemen, it's called world government, the New World Order, dehumanization.
friend. I hold you close. The fire in my soul, so run to me again. I feel alive. Yeah, I can breathe again. I call your name again. I hold you close. The fire in my soul, so run to me again. I feel you, I want you. I know your touch is all I need. I'm waiting, you're shining. I feel you, I want you. I know your touch is all I need. I'm waiting, you're shining. I feel alive. Yeah, I can breathe again. I call your name again. I hold you close. The fire in my soul, so run to me again. I feel you, I want you. I know your touch is all I need. I'm waiting, you're shining. I feel you, I want you.